We are diving into a topic that could change the way you look at your loose change forever. Have you ever wondered if that pile of old coins in your drawer, that tiny pocket of forgotten pennies and cents, might actually be worth a small fortune? Many people overlook these pieces, tossing them aside without a second thought, but hidden among them could be rare treasures that collectors across North America are actively seeking. One such coin that has caught the attention of enthusiasts and experts alike is the 2005 Canada 1 cent, which holds a fascinating history and remarkable rarity that makes it highly desirable in the numismatic community. Interestingly, this particular piece is often linked to a year much earlier in minting, with collectors sometimes referencing it alongside high-demand issues such as the 1948 Canada 1 cent, known for its scarcity and exceptional value. The journey of this coin begins with its production. The meticulous process at the Royal Canadian Mint ensured a uniform quality, yet slight variations in strikes, finishes, and metal composition created subtle distinctions that today can significantly impact value. When assessing your own coin, condition is absolutely critical. An uncirculated coin, free from scratches, discoloration, or wear, can command a price that seems almost unbelievable for a coin that many see as just another penny. Currently, the market for this coin is booming, with the latest valuations reaching up to $1.30 per coin for pieces in superb condition, reflecting not only its scarcity but also the rising interest among collectors who understand the historical and aesthetic significance of each minting year. But value is not just about numbers, it's about the story each coin tells. Every scratch, every patina, and every subtle variation in design offers a glimpse into the past, a reminder of the economy, culture, and technology of the era in which it was produced. Imagine holding one of these coins in your hand, feeling the weight of history, and realizing that something so small could represent so much potential wealth. Many collectors advise thoroughly examining the date, the mint mark, and even the edges for unique traits that could indicate a rare variant or an error coin, because such features can multiply the value exponentially. Beyond the monetary aspect, owning these coins connects you to a global community of collectors who share tips, stories, and excitement over each discovery, and for some, the thrill of finding a valuable coin hidden among ordinary change becomes a lifelong passion. Even if you don't plan to sell, understanding the value and rarity of coins like the 2005 Canada 1 cent adds depth and appreciation to what might otherwise be overlooked in everyday life. So take a moment today, check your drawers, piggy banks, and old jars where change collects dust, because you never know when a seemingly ordinary penny might turn into a legendary find that could bring both joy and financial reward. And don't forget, if you do happen to stumble upon one of these rare coins, proper handling, storage, and authentication are key, as preserving condition is essential for maintaining value. We'll also explore how auctions, private sales, and collector networks determine pricing, and how subtle trends in demand and scarcity can cause market values to fluctuate dramatically over time. Remember, knowledge is power in the world of coin collecting. Knowing what to look for, recognizing the telltale signs of a valuable piece, and understanding market dynamics can make the difference between overlooking a treasure and holding on to a fortune. So, do you have this coin in your pocket? Perhaps it's hiding in plain sight, waiting for you to uncover its secret. Share your finds in the comments, join the conversation with fellow collectors, and make sure to follow Old Coins Prices for more insights into hidden gems, rare coins, and the fascinating stories that every piece of history can tell. Stay curious, keep exploring, and never underestimate the tiny treasures that may be sitting right under your nose, because sometimes, the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary value. We're diving into a truly legendary piece of numismatic history, the 1984 Canada 1 cent coin. While it might look like just another small piece of copper, this coin carries a unique story, striking beauty, and immense collector demand that makes it much more than its face value. Interestingly, this coin was part of a limited batch minted in 1948, which has become extremely rare over the decades, making it a high-demand item for collectors not just in Canada, but across North America. Coins like this are treasured for their historical significance, the intricate details of their minting, and the remarkable rarity that comes from surviving decades in pristine or near-pristine condition. If you happen to have one in exceptional shape, sharp edges, clean surfaces, and no visible wear, you could be looking at a current market value skyrocketing around $1.40, which is astonishing considering it started life as a simple cent. But what makes this coin truly fascinating is not just the monetary value, it's the story it tells about the era it was minted in, the people who used it, and the journey it took through countless hands before ending up in your possession. Imagine holding this tiny piece of history, knowing that it has traveled through time, witnessed generations, and survived decades to now possibly sit in your pocket, offering a rare chance at financial gain and a tangible connection to the past. Coins like these are also a reminder of the importance of paying attention to the small details. The year, the mint mark, the condition, and subtle variations that make one coin worth far more than another seemingly identical piece. Collectors and enthusiasts spend years studying these variations, hunting for those rare finds that can be life-changing. And now, with so much information at your fingertips, you too can become part of this exciting treasure hunt. Don't just take this lightly or toss away coins without a second glance. Your next big discovery could be hiding in plain sight, quietly waiting for someone observant enough to recognize its worth. From the copper hue to the unique embossing, every feature of the 1984 Canada 1 cent tells a story that collectors value immensely, making it a highly sought-after piece for investment, historical preservation, and personal collection alike. So, before you spend that small coin or let it sit unnoticed, take a careful look, check the date, examine its condition, and consider its potential. You might just be sitting on a rare gem that could bring both historical pride and a remarkable financial reward. Have you checked your change lately? Could this coin, or another like it, be quietly holding the key to your next unexpected payday? Don't forget to inspect, research, and compare your coins because one careful look could uncover an extraordinary treasure. Let us know in the comments if you've found a 1984 Canada 1 cent or any other rare coins, and stay tuned with Old Coins Prices for more hidden gems, secret treasures, and stories behind the coins you might think are ordinary, but are actually priceless in the eyes of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. We're diving into one of the most legendary and sought-after pieces in the world of coin collecting, the 1982 Canada 1 cent, an incredibly rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors across North America. While it may look like just another penny at first glance, the story behind this coin is what makes it so remarkable. Struck during a specific minting period, the 1982 Canada 1 cent holds subtle but significant characteristics that distinguish it from ordinary pennies. Collectors are always on the lookout for these kinds of coins because they are not just pieces of metal, they are pieces of history. Every tiny detail, from the condition of the coin to the sharpness of the minting, can dramatically impact its value. If you happen to have one in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a treasure with a current market value of $1.5 million. Imagine casually finding this coin while going through your old change, a coin that could potentially change your life overnight. It's fascinating to think about how many coins like this slip through the cracks, hiding in jars, drawers, or even forgotten piggy banks, waiting for someone with a keen eye to discover them. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a passion that combines history, art, and investment. The rarity of this coin makes it highly sought after, and auction prices have been climbing steadily, reflecting the intense demand from collectors eager to own a piece of Canadian numismatic history. The allure of holding such a coin lies not only in its monetary value but also in its story. Each coin tells a tale of the era in which it was minted, the craftsmanship involved, and the journey it has taken over decades. For those who are serious about coin collecting, spotting a coin like the 1982 Canada 1 cent is like discovering a hidden gem in plain sight. Experts advise checking every coin carefully, paying attention to dates, mint marks, and any unique features that could indicate a higher value. Even minor variations in the strike or subtle imperfections can make a world of difference. With the current market booming, those who own one of these rare pennies are in a prime position to capitalize on their find. Whether you plan to sell, trade, or simply keep it as a collector's item, understanding its rarity and significance is crucial. The excitement of owning a coin that is not just rare but historically significant is unmatched, and it adds a sense of thrill to the simple act of coin collecting. This isn't just a matter of numbers, it's about being part of a community of enthusiasts who appreciate the stories behind each coin and the meticulous artistry that goes into their design. So, don't just glance over your old change. Take the time to examine every coin, look closely at the dates, and keep an eye out for rare finds like the 1982 Canada 1 cent. You never know, you might be holding a small coin that represents a massive payday. Collecting coins can turn ordinary moments into extraordinary discoveries, and every coin has the potential to tell a story that spans decades. As the market for rare coins continues to rise, the value of these hidden treasures only grows, making it more important than ever to stay informed and vigilant. If you happen to find this coin, it's not just luck, it's a chance to connect with history, engage with the numismatic community, and potentially transform your financial situation. Imagine the thrill of showing off a coin that is recognized and coveted by collectors around the world. This is why even everyday people, who may have never considered themselves collectors, should take a closer look at the coins they already own. Don't miss out on discovering the hidden value in what may seem like ordinary change. Check your coins carefully, pay attention to dates and details, and who knows, you could uncover a treasure that changes everything. So, take a moment today to look through your collection, old jars, or even loose change scattered around your home. The 1982 Canada 1 cent could be waiting for you, a small coin with the power to make a huge impact. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across one of these rare coins, and don't forget to follow for more insights, tips, and hidden gems from the world of old coins. We are diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, uncovering secrets that most people don't even realize are hiding in their own pockets. Have you ever looked through the change in your drawer and wondered if any of those coins could be worth more than their face value? You'd be amazed at how many everyday people are sitting on tiny fortunes without even knowing it, and one such incredible example is the 2007 Canada 1 cent coin. This coin may look ordinary at first glance, just a small piece of copper with a familiar design, but for collectors, it holds an extraordinary value that has been steadily climbing over the years. In fact, the 2007 Canada 1 cent coin is considered a high-demand item across North America, and its current market value has reached a remarkable $1.60, making it one of those rare coins that can truly transform a collection overnight. What makes this coin so special? While it shares many characteristics with standard circulation coins, the rarity lies in its minting details, the condition of the coin, and the demand from collectors who are constantly on the lookout for high-quality specimens to complete their sets. Coins like these are not just about their material worth but about history, scarcity, and the thrill of owning something that many people overlook every day. When you hold a coin like the 2007 Canada 1 cent, you are holding a piece of history, a tangible connection to the past, and potentially a financial treasure that could be worth much more than its small denomination suggests. For anyone serious about coin collecting or even just curious about the hidden value in their change, understanding the specifics is crucial. The key factors that increase a coin's value include its mint year, mint mark, overall condition, and any unique features or errors that make it stand out from the millions of other coins produced in the same year. The 2007 Canada 1 cent is particularly notable because it was minted in a year that has become increasingly rare to find in pristine condition, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that show minimal wear and retain their original luster. Imagine walking into a local coin shop or browsing an online marketplace and discovering that a coin you had casually tossed into a drawer years ago is now worth a significant amount of money. That feeling of surprise and excitement is exactly why so many people are turning to coin collecting not just as a hobby, but as a potential investment opportunity. It's fascinating to think about how coins, which were once used for everyday transactions, can suddenly become valuable collectibles simply because of their age, rarity, and condition. The 2007 Canada 1 cent serves as a perfect example of this phenomenon, demonstrating that even the smallest pieces of change can carry a hidden fortune. If you take the time to examine your own coins, look closely at the dates, and research the market trends, you might uncover a coin that is highly sought after by collectors around the world. It's not just about the money either. Owning rare coins allows you to appreciate the artistry, craftsmanship, and historical significance that each coin represents. Every engraving, every minting year, and every detail tells a story, and collectors take immense pride in preserving these stories for future generations. So before you spend that seemingly insignificant change or toss it aside, remember that some coins carry a value far beyond their face, and with the right knowledge, a simple 2007 Canada 1 cent could be the key to a remarkable discovery. Stay vigilant, check every drawer, coin jar, or old collection you might have, and you could be sitting on a treasure that's more valuable than you ever imagined. Don't forget to share your finds, comment below if you have a 2007 Canada 1 cent in your collection, and follow our channel for more insights into hidden gems, rare coins, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Today's focus on the 2007 Canada 1 cent is just the beginning. There are countless other coins with stories and values waiting to be uncovered, and with each discovery, you gain not only potential financial benefit but also a deeper appreciation for history and the incredible artistry behind every coin minted by our ancestors. Remember, collecting coins isn't just about money, it's about understanding, appreciating, and preserving a piece of our shared past, and every rare coin you find brings you one step closer to owning a tangible slice of history. Whether you are an experienced collector or just starting your journey, the excitement of discovering a coin like the 2007 Canada 1 cent is unmatched, and it reminds us all that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hidden in the most ordinary places, just waiting to be found. We are diving into a fascinating world that many people overlook. Right in the change jingling in your pocket or tucked away in a drawer, there could be a fortune waiting for you. Imagine holding a coin that seems ordinary at first glance, yet carries decades of history, stories, and immense value. One such extraordinary example is the 1974 Canada 1 cent, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts across North America. While most of us casually spend pennies without giving them a second thought, coins like these are extremely rare, and their value has been steadily climbing over the years. In fact, this specific treasure traces its origins back to 1948, a period that marked a significant moment in Canadian minting history. Collectors seek these coins not only for their age but also for their condition, unique minting characteristics, and the stories they tell about the era in which they were produced. If you happen to have one in pristine condition, the current market value has skyrocketed to around $1.7 million, making it an extraordinary investment piece that far exceeds its face value. But what makes this coin so desirable? For starters, the quality of preservation is critical. Coins that show minimal wear, clear engravings, and untouched surfaces are the ones that fetch top dollar at auctions and private sales. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, this coin represents a slice of history. It is a tangible connection to a time when Canada was undergoing tremendous social and economic changes, and it serves as a fascinating study for numismatists, historians, and casual collectors alike. Many people are unaware of the subtle variations in minting from year to year, and these differences can dramatically impact the coin's value. From the font used on the numbers, the spacing of the engravings, to minute differences in the metal composition, every detail counts. Collectors often spend years studying these coins to spot rare anomalies that could turn an otherwise ordinary penny into a treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Furthermore, the 1974 Canada 1 cent has developed a legendary status in the collector community because of its scarcity, demand, and the stories surrounding its circulation. It is not just about monetary worth. Owning such a coin is about possessing a piece of cultural heritage that connects generations. For those who are skeptical about its value, it is important to understand that the rare coin market has seen unprecedented growth in recent years, driven by collectors, investors, and even casual hobbyists who are increasingly aware that historical coins can be one of the most reliable forms of tangible assets. Auctions for coins like the 1974 Canada 1 cent often attract international attention, and prices have been climbing steadily as more people recognize the significance of these rare finds. So, before you casually drop that old change into your piggy bank or tip jar, take a moment to examine it closely. Look for the year, the mint mark, the condition, and even the smallest imperfections. these tiny details could make all the difference. Whether it is tucked away in a dusty drawer, stored in an old coin album, or even just forgotten in a jar, your coins could be worth far more than you imagine. And the excitement doesn't stop at this single penny. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden gems from various years, mints, and countries, each carrying its own unique story and potential value. As you begin to explore, you might discover other rare coins that complement this treasure, gradually building a collection that is both historically significant and financially rewarding. Remember, the key to turning ordinary coins into a treasure trove lies in awareness, research, and patience. Every collector started with just a single coin in hand, often not realizing the incredible value they were holding until they took the time to study and verify it. If you are passionate about uncovering hidden fortunes, now is the perfect time to dive into the world of numismatics. Don't just passively hold onto your coins, inspect them, catalog them, and learn about the stories each one carries. Even if you don't have a 1974 Canada 1 cent yourself, this story is a reminder of how everyday objects can transform into extraordinary assets, and how history and investment potential intersect in the most unexpected places. So check your coins, look for the date, examine the details, and imagine the possibilities of what could be hiding in your very own collection. Your next great discovery could be just around the corner, waiting for a careful eye to recognize its true worth. Have you ever come across a coin that made your heart race? A penny or nickel that you realized could be worth a fortune? Share your experiences in the comments below, because the community of collectors thrives on sharing knowledge, spotting trends, and celebrating discoveries together. And if you want to keep learning about hidden coin treasures, rare finds, and the stories behind some of the most valuable coins in history, don't forget to follow Old Coins Prices for more exciting insights. Every coin has a story, and every story has the potential to change lives. Sometimes, all it takes is a second look, a bit of research, and a curious mind ready to uncover what others have overlooked. Today it's the 1974 Canada 1 cent. Tomorrow it could be a coin you've been holding for years without realizing its true worth. Stay curious, keep exploring, and let the hidden treasures in your pocket surprise you. Have you ever stopped to think that the change lying in your drawer or jar could actually be a hidden gold mine? Many people go about their daily lives completely unaware that they are holding coins worth a small fortune, and today we're diving into one such legendary piece, the 1980 Canada 1 cent. While it may look like an ordinary penny to the untrained eye, this specific coin is a rare find, particularly for collectors across North America. Interestingly, the 1981 cent shares some characteristics with earlier high-demand coins, including the famed 1948 Canada 1 cent, which makes it even more intriguing to those who carefully study minting years, designs, and subtle variations that can make a coin exceptionally valuable. The condition of your coin plays a major role in its market value. Coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and no scratches can fetch a surprisingly high price. As of now, the current market value for a 1980 Canada 1 cent in excellent condition has been skyrocketing, reaching around $1.80, and the demand continues to grow as collectors hunt for well-preserved examples to add to their collections. This is not just a matter of flipping a coin for quick cash, it's about understanding history, appreciating craftsmanship, and recognizing the small details that distinguish a rare find from the millions of ordinary coins minted in the same year. Each coin has its own story, from the specific mint where it was produced to slight variations in die, shape, and finish that can make all the difference in value. Many collectors have turned simple coins into life-changing finds because they took the time to look carefully, check the dates, and verify the coin's condition. Today, we'll go through what makes the 1980 Canada 1 cent so unique, how to spot the subtle details that collectors prize, and what to look for if you suspect your coin might be part of this high-demand category. We'll also discuss market trends, the rising popularity of Canadian coin collecting, and why even small denominations like the 1 cent can command astonishing sums when the right factors align. If you've ever wondered whether that handful of coins in your pocket or drawer could be worth more than their face value, now is the perfect moment to check carefully, because sometimes history hides wealth in the most unexpected places. From the historical context of the 1980 coin's production to the collector strategies that drive its market value, there's a lot to learn and a lot of excitement in discovering that you might be sitting on something extremely rare. Even if you find one that isn't in perfect condition, it's still worth examining closely, comparing with verified collector resources, and understanding how grading affects price. Over time, as more people recognize the rarity of well-preserved 1980 Canada 1-cent coins, the value is expected to continue climbing, making it an ideal coin for both experienced collectors and newcomers looking to explore hidden treasures. So, don't just overlook your change. Take a few minutes to carefully inspect the coins you have, look for the date, check the condition, and you might just find yourself holding a piece of history that could pay off in ways you never imagined. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a casual hobbyist, or someone just curious about coin values, the 1980 Canada 1-cent offers a fascinating glimpse into the world of numismatics, the stories behind everyday currency, and the excitement of finding something rare in what seems ordinary. As we continue exploring, keep in mind that knowledge is key. Knowing what to look for, understanding mint marks, and being able to distinguish subtle variations can turn a common coin into a highly sought-after collectible. By the end of today's journey, you'll see why even the smallest coin can have immense historical and monetary significance, and how taking the time to examine your coins could lead to a rewarding discovery. So, grab your jar of coins, dig through your drawers, and pay close attention to the 1980 Canada 1-cent, because this is one small piece of history that could potentially change everything for you, combining the thrill of collecting with the very real possibility of a financial surprise. Do you have this coin in your collection or in your pocket right now? Let us know in the comments below, share your experiences, and don't forget to follow Old Coins Prices for more hidden gems, rare discoveries, and insider tips that will help you uncover the incredible stories and values behind coins that most people overlook every day.